Hello and welcome to this Tuesday video where we're going to talk about the North Node being in Pisces, but also conjunct to Saturn, and Venus has entered into that conjunction as well. So this is very much about committing to your Dharma in devotion, in the portal of your heart, while also ramping up your self-care, your self-worth, and your expectancy of greater inner fulfillment of love and monetary value being reflected to you in going next level, while also anchoring into an altruistic energy of selflessness in how you show up, in your authentic expression, and how you share your gifts, and how you share your creativity, in how you provide service and value, in how you are in your being, in what you offer, in how you contribute, and being willing to commit to devote yourself to that, playing the long game. So this is really giving up any need for instant gratification, for the dopamine rush of seeing instant results, but to commit to what is true in your heart and in your soul, as your soul song, as your soul expression, and being focused on that as this is your rebirth after the resurrection, the rebirth of the emergence of a new embodied you. There's been Christ codes coming in solar flare activity, igniting us to this elevated, expanded consciousness. A new consciousness has come in. I'm also getting, and how this is calling us into greater oneness with all that is, the interconnection with everything. And there is a requirement there for you to move forward in the embodied I am from Aries season, and in Taurus season, and anchoring in your value and your worth, and recognizing your own divinity. And from here, in how you show up as this more divine version of you, anchored and rooted in greater abundance and self-worth and self-love, and pouring that energy into your expression, can magnetize your next level to you in opportunities, in connections, in relationships, in your finances, in everything that it can be magnetized to you through your embodiment of your next level, anchored within you, in the I am, and in your self-worth and in your value. Cards that came out today are birthing a new age, that you're birthing this new energy, this new expression, this new creative project or idea, this new embodiment, this new wisdom, this new truth from you. If you feel that you're a truth teller, that you've been here sharing some truth, being unapologetic in your authenticity, that you're birthing more of this expression of your unique soul expression. I had Michael Jackson's Bad coming to me earlier. I'm bad, and I know it, but integrating the shadow side, integrating your boldness, being bad about sharing your light. Quite funny as a message coming through in Star Trek. Really boldly go where no one has gone before. Yes, because with your unique soul frequency, you're here to be a unique expression of you that no one has ever experienced, because no one else is you, or ever has been, or ever will be you. Wow, that's so beautiful. It's incredible when you think about it. And how this is your opportunity with this Saturn conjunction to truly commit, to make the sacrifice and the compromise in the way that you really devote yourself to that expression, no matter what. That you're playing the long game of your inner devotion was also coming to me as a message is, I believe that you're here as a soul to experience your highest level of love, and that expression coming to and through you in your own self-love, in your own self-care, and in how you truly fill yourself up with this divine love within you, to radiate that out and to pour it into you and express it and share it with everyone you come into contact with, in everything that you create and all that comes from you. And this birthing of that Christ consciousness energy coming from you, and first for you to experience it in your own body, in how you activate and give and fill up that love, divine love and connection within you. And it's so beautiful. Let's take a breath and just let that be soaked in a bit and tap into that and access that this week, that divine love within you, letting that spark of joy and harmony and peace and excitement and enthusiasm and ecstasy and euphoria and creativity and inspiration and all of these things that may be coming to you, to anchor them down in your spiritual practices, in grounding yourself in the physical. So important to connect to your breath, to connect to your second card here is focus. Being focused in your frequency, in your vibe, that may require isolation and being alone so that you can go into creator mode. Creator from your frequency, creator from your visualization and your imagination and your play and your embodiment, embodying that energy and also directing and taking action. Tuesday, it's Mars Day, it's taking action. So taking action on that embodied wisdom and energy and truth and authenticity within you, what is wanting to come from you in your heart. The more you give time, attention, and energy to things that are not your soul expression, the more you deny yourself your truth, the more you deny yourself the new beginning, and the more you betray your own self. Wow, that is perfect. But a truth, because now you're being asked to completely shed and remove all limitation, all scarcity thinking, all outsourcing your own energy to other things outside of you, and to be the energy source, to be the creator, to be the magician, to activate it, to ignite it, to radiate it, to share it, to broadcast it, to pour into it, to express it, to create, to contribute, to add value from your being, and to follow the resonance of what that being is in allowing the true authentic expression of yourself to shine. In visibility, in truth, in pouring into things and showing up in, and that not necessarily online, it can be in your local community, within people being visible as this higher authentic expression of you. Releasing any fear, any embarrassment, any shame, any judgment, any of those low vibrational things that may come up to say no. I'm focused on activating and shining my light. I'm focused on my creation. I'm focused on my calling. I'm focused on my mission. I'm focused on the direction that I'm moving in. I'm focused on my heaven and earth. I'm focused on bringing more of that into my 3D reality and grounding it in however you express it and what is created from you. Bringing that divine soul frequency expression through that others may taste and savor and witness and experience and celebrate and expand and amplify it. Now, angel cards were discernment, which is right here in my hand, and also commitment. So, commitment to that focus of what you are creating, what is emerging from you in your creative mode. Song, the soul song, your frequency being expressed. This will require you to have extra discernment this week to feel into and to intuitively know what is true for you, what is actually for you, what is taking you away from this focus. Not allowing that, to allow yourself to move forward into forth. I don't know. Okay, that just came through. To sally forth into the unknown, I'm getting to continue to move forth into what you know is going to bring about the truest expression of you. So discernment asks you to honor from that Saturnian energy is the commitment. What you're willing to say no to so that you commit to the focus of this creation. I've got a quote here written down in front of me. The most spiritual thing you can do is desire to know and be the embodiment of your true self. This is your gift to the world. because I'm also getting that we have altruism and selflessness as the gene key of this week. But you being more you is your gift in selfless service and how you show up and share that. So be it, have it, and do it. Make manifest that creation from within you. So discernment, it says it means sensing what feels right or wrong, trusting your judgment and acting on it. So taking the action. It is not meditating and procrastinating and sitting and hoping and wishing and wanting. It is acting in alignment with the truth of who you are. Your action is what draws things to you and makes things manifest. Your angel guidance is to look at the people and situations in your life now and respond to your gut feeling. Learn to develop your intuition and ask the angels to help you discern the good from the bad. They will prompt and guide you, getting Michael Jackson again. You will feel safer, happier, stronger, and clearer in being the truth of who you are, unapologetically. Angel wisdom reminds you that when you can be trusted to use discernment, you can serve the universe in a great way. At the affirmation is I trust my own intuition and follow it. The other card on commitment has completely disappeared. So what is that saying? But to commit to your focus, I may add a message in the description box later on the commitment and post an image of that as well, because somehow it has disappeared. So perhaps that is a sign, a message for you. Where have you been avoiding or stepping away from and not honoring your commitment? Your commitment to yourself, to your health, to your well-being, to your harmony, to your peace, to your joy, to your creation, to your Dharma, your mission, your inspiration, your creativity. How and where are you avoiding or not truly committing to that is a question for you right here, right now, today. How can you make a deeper commitment in drowning out the outside noise and saying no to what is not in alignment and focusing on what is? Feeling so much energy pour down through me, down through my legs, down my feet, into the ground, and getting a message to ground yourself in your physical. If you're feeling swayed or in highly spiritual energies that are pouring through at this time, it's very important to ground yourself in your physical reality by placing your feet in the earth, by connecting with water, even if you have a shower, to say, ground and anchor me in my own energy. Thank you, Mother, Father, God, and so it is. You can do spiritual practices for spiritual hygiene, for energy practices. You're very welcome to step into receiving attunements to Reiki and do a course with me where I go through energy practices, how you can care for your own energy, spiritual hygiene, all of the things that can help you ground the spiritual into your 3D reality, in the physical and in the embodiment of that energy in your body is what truly makes things manifest on a higher plane. So you're not floating around in the universe, but you're also taking this higher wisdom and intuitive senses and activated psychic ability into your body, where you can act on them through your creative expression and how you show up and how you share that frequency and make manifest more of your desires of heaven on earth, grounded in your reality. Do send me an email, check the description box for my reviews, testimonials to step in if you want to anchor more of this grounded focus in your own creative expression. And it's one thing to receive attunements, it's another thing to do consistent, devoted, daily, committed practice, in committing to your self practice, in committing to energy healing, to breath work, to your exercise, your mind, body, soul connection that helps you to ground back into and focus on your own energy and what wants to emerge and be expressed from you. This is allowing the true birthing of the new age and expression from you in grounding the divine in through the vessel of your being. Step in if this is energy is speaking to you and you'd like to receive these activations and also learn how to ground them into your body for embodiment, for next level manifestation. It's a pleasure and a joy for me to serve others in this way, in how it supports them on their journey. And for anyone who has received activations with me in the past, it's so important to anchor back into your earthing practices of going through your mantras, your invocations, of doing breath work, of laying hands on yourself to call out and declare to the universe, I know who I am. I anchor energy into my body right here, right now. I release energies and emotions that are not mine. Thank you, thank you, thank you, to keep connecting with your practice through breath, through visualization, through imagination, through being connected to the earth. And most importantly, as I'd mentioned in yesterday's video, or a reel that I shared actually, which I'll share in the description box, your connection to your heart portal and to gratitude. Coming back to being grateful for the opportunity to get to experience more of yourself. And this is bringing me an image of someone who was sat at a terrace bar yesterday. I happened to walk by, and on his t-shirt he had "Becoming Myself," and I gave him a thumbs up. And then he kind of smiled in a kind of way that he was a bit embarrassed, but I was pointing at the t-shirt like, I like it, becoming myself, to give yourself full permission to be more you authentically, not caring what anyone thinks about it or how anyone feels about it, but that you are here to express, to experience, and to express this divine love pouring to and through you, anchored into your grounded reality and making manifest higher levels of heaven on earth for you. That's what the channel is for. Please let me know if this has resonated for you, if you're feeling some kind of push into commitment today, to know that this is divinely orchestrated. You're being given a nudge to truly commit, pour into your creativity, pour into your expression, pour into what is coming from you as a service to the world. The world needs your magic. The world needs your expression. The world needs your truth. The world needs your creation. And I'm excited to see what unfolds for you if you become part of community here with me in an evolving journey, enjoying the process, enjoying that discernment being key in what is for you will truly light you up, will expand you, will bring joy, will raise and elevate you, will want your growth and expansion, will feel an energy of love. And love liberates. Love wants you to be the best version of you without attachment. That is true embodied empowerment and sovereignty. I teach this on my courses. I walk that path myself in how I teach and how I really focus on empowering others to feel more empowered within their own energy bodies. So important in the times that we're in this age of Aquarius, of upgrading our tech, our cellular DNA, to return back to the sovereign beings that we are, and to give appreciation and love to everyone for their unique individuality as we celebrate the harmonious coming together and unity of that in the collective. That is an absolute dream. What's your dream? Do comment below. Let me witness and celebrate it. Thank you for being here again. Thank you for liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing, for stepping in for personal reading with me, empowerment coaching, and to receive Reiki attunements. More heaven on earth. Have a beautiful day. Take good care of you. In the next video, I'm going to share some breathwork practices to help you this week, which I may even post later today. Thank you so much. Best of luck.